8 seconds left on the clock. He wins with a
Oblivion
pistol!
somehow managing to one-hand him after throwing his grenade. Alrighty, welcome everybody to the IVRL unaVAILable stream, episode 2. Today, I'm joined by, I think it's this way, Seismic, and all the way over there is Venyan.
What's up?
And we're going to be going over, I think most of our stuff is qualifier 4 and 5. Math is hard. Nope, that's not right. 5 and 6. 5 and 6.
Five and six. Yeah.
5 and 6, yeah.
5 and 6, and potentially some. There might be some 3 and 4 in there a little bit. Not 100% sure. Let me know in chat how the audio levels are because OBS is a giant liar. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited to do this again. I love doing these kinds of streams. So anytime you give me a mic and let me be on camera, I'm down for it.
Let's do it.
So let's go into the. Oh, the date is wrong. You're right. If you want to complain about the date in the top
This
right,
always happens.
this is Etch's fault. Yell at him.
Etch did
Just
that.
At him. At him. Oh, it's the other side for you. You're flipped. It's
Whatever.
Match.
That.
It's,
that way. There you go.
There we go.
It's up there. It's up there.
Yeah,
You're
you
right.
go. He got it right on
Yeah,
the first
it-
try.
it
Look at
flipped.
that.
It's flipped. My video is flipped.
All right. Let's see. What do we have first? What do we want to do first? Well, first things first, we actually have some other people here too. And since the first thing we're going to show is a clip from, help me out here, I forgot already. Wishy. Yeah. Let's bring him up.
We started with Wishy. Let's do it.
Well, we're trying to bring him up. There we go. Nope, that's not him. Turn that back off. Wishy is.
Sneak peek, Fubar will be up there too.
I got it. I got it. Wishy is now where Fubar was. There we go. Now, if only it would do its little organizational thing that it's supposed to do. That'd be beautiful. There we go. All right, we got it. Wishy on screen.
Sweet. Welcome, Wishy.
Hold on. I think he's muted. No, I think you're muted on stream. There we go. Now you should be able to talk.
What up?
There's Wishy.
Hello there.
So Wishy gave us a video. Actually, I don't know who gave us this video, but it's a pretty good video. So we're gonna play it, and I'm just gonna let Wishy actually talk about what was going through his head while he was doing this. I'm assuming it's just gonna be a lot of oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. But here we go on to, I think it's this one. Yep. So how many people are still alive when you started this clip out?
No one. I mean, only
You-
4
you're-
enemies.
4 enemies and
yeah.
just you, right?
Yep.
Ooh, it gets a little laggy there. Sorry about that. So he gets one, takes out Funk, sees the second one.
I got 2.
Oh, you got 2 already. So that's the third one. Checks it, makes sure there's one still alive. Doesn't know where he's at. There he is. He sees him. He hears him. And the pistol shots come out. And I believe that was your last round, too. I think that was your last shot in that pistol. According to the
Yes, it was.
little thing at the bottom there. And then look
And
at-
was that scoreboard flick just to see how many enemies you had left? The tactical knowledge pull up?
yeah, mid
Yeah, and then we gotta hit the floss.
So, how do you practice pistols? I mean, like, or were you just having a good day there? What was going on?
Not really. What actually happened is I asked Albert or Out, whatever you know him as, if he can add a. I suggested it on the Mantis sub. If he can add a pistol offset setting, since I have that in like every game, Pavlov, Half-Life, whatever there is, right? Without it, I could never hit any shots. When he added it, I'm goated with pistols.
Yeah, the pistol offset is something I really like too.
Yeah, I have it on comfort, and it just changes so much.
Nice, yeah.
And fundamentally, like, what do you think the pistol round does for your team? Is that like a throwaway round? Like, you don't really care how it goes, but it's awesome if it's a round win, or is that like setting the pace for the rest of the team? And also, like, what put you in the position to get that clutch? Like, are you normally a mid player? Were you late on your rotation, early on your rotation? Like, what set you up for success there, do you think? Or is this just an everyday in the life of Wishy?
I'm usually just like the safest player in the team. I get the least deaths, but I'm pretty good at fights. It's just that I rather play safe on time, not on kills, because I'm gonna go for the win.
Skill
Yeah,
issue.
it was obvious.
Post plant 1v4 clutch up.
Yeah, no, that
Really
game,
worth it.
that match made like it changed a lot for the entire round. Like we probably maybe would have lost without it because it was the end was 11 for us, 9 for the enemies, I think, or 10, not sure. So that maybe would have changed a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely agreed.
Yeah.
Big plays for the win, especially turning the tide and stopping momentum. Momentum's very significant in attack shooters, and clutching up a 1v4 is definitely a good way to halt that.
I mean, I've had a couple of better clips. The problem is that they're literally in like 1 second per frame, not frames per second, but literal seconds per frame.
Just shows.
Yeah, basically, I
Literally-
can't. They're literally unenjoyable.
No, just like screenshot and put in the PowerPoint.
Yeah, basically.
Like, go actual frame by frame.
Yeah, for real.
Yep. It's actually a bit worse than that, but yeah, that'll work.
Just catching up on any chats that I'm missing.
See, what would you recommend to other players attempting pistol rounds like this, sir? Obviously, the offset helped massively, but what significantly
The
was
offset-
a big break? Positioning, information, what helped?
Nothing really. I guess it was just the offset. It really helped me a lot. And other than that, I guess it was just a skill issue for them, and I guess a bit of luck for me, maybe. Not sure on that one, but probably.
Fair enough. A little bit of
Only
luck, a
a lot
little
of
bit
luck.
of skill goes far.
Definitely.
All right. Well, I think
Very nice.
that's it for Wishy's clips for today. I think we might actually have a couple more. It looks like I'm having some technical difficulties with the cameras not syncing up to the players or myself. So I'm going to turn my camera off for a second. And bye. All right. Maybe that'll fix it. But we're going to keep moving on. So I think that's it. Thanks, Wishy, for coming on. We appreciate you jumping on last minute and talking about that. And
Yeah.
I think we're going to move over to Fubar now if he is available. All right, it sounds like he is here, so I'm going to move. Let's see if I can do this right. I'm going to move Fubar up into camera 4. There we go. And you should be able to hear him on stream now.
Welcome, Pubar.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Totally.
All right, so Fubar's clip here, I believe we pulled this. This is from your YouTube, right?
Yeah. Yep.
You want to plug that YouTube really quick on stream?
It is Fubar_99.
Very, very concise branding. You know, keeping it the same across everything. You know,
Trying to keep it the same, man. Except for Twitter, apparently.
Twitter never likes
Wait,
to
what was
let you
your
do.
Twitter? Oh yeah, that's what it was. You had to add an extra number in there. I see.
All right. I forget which one it is, but I believe it was this one. So let's take a look at match number 3. I think this is it. So Fubar went all out here, right? We've got the stream up top. This is the right one, right? This is your video.
Yeah.
Fubar
that's
on
actually
Team
us against
Teku.
Team Vegan.
Oh, versus Team Vegan. Are we
Vegan's
gonna
on there? Yep.
Are we gonna see some Venian getting shot in the face? All right.
Hey.
So is
Maybe.
this a play? I don't remember. Is this one game or is this a highlight reel that you made?
So I made a highlight reel. This was actually, I think, our first weekend of qualifiers. We didn't qualify that weekend, but we were actually up, I think, 10 to 7 or 10 to 8 against Team Vegan, and they actually came back. And this was the 10 to 10 round. This is the final round that we had against them, and we actually ended up winning 11 to 10 that game. But yeah, they came back, man. We were up, I think, originally 8 to 4, 8 to 5, and then it kind of went 10 to 7, something like that. And then they came back and it was 10 to 10. And so we decided to throw a little curveball and send 4 to A. And then I went to B long by myself. And once I went there, man, nobody was there. So figured I would run through mid and try and catch them off guard. And that's when I caught the 2 in lower tons.
I like how everyone calls it lower tons. Like, that's not that much shorter, guys.
I used to call it connector. I used to call it connector, honestly. And then everybody started calling it lower tons. It was like, fine, I'll change it.
Does no one call it A main?
No, A main is like the central A area. Like, not the site, but because there's A long and then there's A main.
Yep.
I don't
Sure.
know. Just different teams use different callouts. Although, of
Yeah.
course, you know.
What's the
Why?
context there?
Yeah, why? Oh my god.
Some true fans.
That is. Oh my god.
Whatever works, if it wins rounds.
I mean, true. Oh, we have some Kitty gameplay here.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's from our joust we just did a couple nights ago.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Killed all of Twitch. I like how someone's username is their Twitch username, but only Twitch pops up in the kill feed.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. And so he just twitch.tv / like he's not even advertising his Twitch name. It cuts off.
Or just the company entirely.
Yeah. You're just advertising for Twitch itself.
Getting the work done.
True.
All right, I think I saw.
So
some
for our
of these tech
fundamentally,
difficulties,
what
but-
do you think makes you a good Vail player in the respect of to be able to pump out these highlight reels? What do you think you have over other players that's making you so distinct?
I think so. I think it's it comes down to a lot to the team aspect. I think when you have a team that works cohesively, I'm not always the highest kills on my team or anything like that. But I think being able to work with your team and then just knowing where they're positioned and then being able to know when to rotate, when to kind of stay put and kind of playing off of them helps a lot. Obviously aim is a big thing. Being able to, aim down sights and then also transition when you empty your mag and don't have time to reload, things like that. I think that all comes into play. And that's why I actually like Vail so much, is because of the gunplay, the competitive nature of it, and then also just, the teamwork aspect of it. Because, it is tough to go 4v1 in rounds and try and, clutch them all the time and everything like that. So it's a lot easier when you have a team that works cohesively and is able to, accomplish that objective.
Yeah, and also from an esports background, watching your highlights, centering is really, really good, and when you bring it up too, you have where your crosshair needs to be. You also seem to be a lot of right place, right time. A lot of times you're not necessarily getting surprised or swung on. You're in the right spot. You're where you need to be, and you have your team support. So back to your team cohesion that you were speaking on, it's very, very obvious your team and yourself knows exactly what you're doing. So that's certainly aiding. Good job.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
And then also, like you were saying with the scoreboard, the only score on that leaderboard that matters is the team score. Yeah, you don't have to be the flashiest or the highest kill players. And sometimes that entry that gets fragged every single round but has the info and occasionally a kill and some assists can be one of the more valuable players. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Your team's very well doing what it needs to.
Thanks, man. Yeah, sometimes we'll even just send me to one side and I'll grenade the hell out of it and try to just make noise to try and throw the other team off, like a little rope-a-dope type of thing. And sometimes it works. I mean, but I'm sacrificing myself for it. But at least, like you said, it's the team aspect and the team score at the end that matters, not necessarily the kill death ratio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, individual performance helps it massively, but team cohesion I would take over individual performance any day.
Totally.
Very nice. So what do you think you have yet to work on? If you think your team cohesion's very, very well and your centering and mechanical skills clearly know what you're doing there. What do you think? What's the future look like, or what do you intend to train on?
Honestly, the two new maps. I mean, for the qualifiers, I think we did three or four qualifiers just to qualify, and so we got a lot of time on Suna, and then going against different teams and different play styles and everything like that. So I think we're pretty dialed in on Suna. I think what we have to work on the most is Kidi and Mar. Honestly, Mar I've only played a couple times, and that's like a whole new map to me, and just learning the ins and outs and the way to get from A to B the quickest, or B to A, and things like that is what I think we need to work on as a team from this point forward, especially with playoffs coming up.
Definitely. You excited for playoffs, or you wish there's more time, or what's your feeling walking in? Because it's coming right around the corner.
I'm excited for playoffs, man. I can't wait. I love competition. I love competing. And I think that is one of the driving forces of this game, is just the amount of competition there is, and so I'm looking forward to it, definitely.
Very nice. We looking to see yourself in Miami, or is that a goal for the future? Or you think you have what it takes this season?
I'm hoping, man. I don't know. I mean, there's some stiff competition out there. We'll do our best and we'll give it our all. I mean, even if we're down, we're still gonna go out there and fight hard. And I'd love to be in Miami with my teammates and everything like that. It comes October, so definitely looking forward to it. Definitely gonna put our best foot forward and try and make it out there.
That's the right attitude. Love to hear it. Anyone have any other questions? Veen, Warrior, you were on some of the receiving end of some of those clips. Any marks?
Yes, I was. Ashamed to admit a little bit. If you could maybe leak some of your strategies live on stream here, that'd be great. But yeah, no, how do you treat team cohesion? Like, do you spend a lot of off hours from playing just planning and going over strategies, or do you just sort of have you just played together enough that it just sort of goes off without a hitch?
We play together quite a bit, but we'll go into our private lobby and just kind of walk through Kidi all on the same team and just go over the different callouts, the different spots, different angles for certain spots. I mean, because a lot of the game is also angles, and having the angle and getting the drop on somebody as they turn a corner and things like that. So we do spend a lot of time on Kidi and Mar now, just going through it, not actually playing the game, but literally just walking through it in VR and seeing different spots, different what'll work, what won't work, where we're going to position ourselves for certain, whether it be for attacking or defending, so we do a lot of that. And then we also, we try to hang out in other games also, just to kind of get a break from Vail also, and not get burnt out on it or anything like that. So, we'll do mini golf, walkabout mini golf, things like that. So
yeah, you
What
can't
makes
just
you
play in the
think
same. You gotta play with your team in other games, right? You gotta
Oh yeah,
you gotta
totally. Yeah.
diversify.
Personally, for Team Vegan, we played quite a bit of Uno, Trackmania, all across the board stuff. They keep trying to get me to play Terraria. I don't understand it, man.
Gotta keep it fresh.
What do you guys play, Seismic?
Well, we're in esports works. We just throw them in other stuff, Valorant, CS, and stuff like that. But also we have our fun. I think we have a Minecraft server that's been going on for 2 years with our comp teams as well. And Valheim, we play. We've been playing a lot of Apex, oddly enough, but a lot of fun. Just everything across the board.
Okay. Yeah, I get my
And what-
guys.
out
We
of
play a lot
curiosity-
of VTOL. That's what we play.
Oh,
Oh,
there
I
you go.
love VTOL.
Yeah.
What a game, man! I
Aw.
feel like Maverick when I'm in that.
I just
VTOL
got
with a
that. I
bunch of
really should
guys,
play that.
man. It's so much fun. Just even if you don't do anything, like I just like I got the guys in the other day, and I was like, we're just gonna do carrier landings until you guys get it, and they just kept slamming into the deck.
Oh,
It was
that
just
is so tough,
entertaining to
yep.
watch. I'm just sitting there like, yep, fireball.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like Flight Simulator X Steam Edition, but with collisions, so it makes everything way better.
I would say War Thunder has a VR mode on Steam as well
Oh,
as
yeah,
Star Wars
that's true.
Squadrons.
Squadrons.
Oh,
is
I haven't
amazing.
played
I used to
Squadrons in
play
a
that
while.
all
That's
the
been a
time.
long time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you ever want to run the Death Star run in an X-wing from the cockpit? That's
Yeah,
the
that
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like fun. I might have to do that. All right.
Both of them are highly worth the time. But
Well,
yeah.
Fubar, do you have any more tips, tricks, strats that you wanna let the people know?
Man, you know what? I think the biggest strat that we've come up with is just like switching it up. You know, you can't just keep going to the same objective. You can't just keep putting all 5 to the same objective. Sometimes you guys got to switch it up and play that wild card, or trying to catch them off guard. We actually one time we sent 4 to B site, and we sent the guy with the nib to A site by himself. We told him just to sneak up and just chill right there, and then when they rotate, go plant it. And you know what? It worked, man. Like, it's not a common strat or anything like that, but sometimes you just got to kind of pull out that wild card and just shoot for the stars. And it ended up working that time. I'm not saying it's gonna work every time, but just gotta throw those curveballs in there sometimes.
I'm sorry, you call it the nib. What do you call it, Seismic?
What?
The puck?
Which part?
The scanner.
The scanner?
Oh, it's supposed
La
to be scanner,
Bamba?
but we always seem to call him Spike, like from Valorant, like Spike
Yeah,
down.
but like there's so many different names.
It's called the
The
scanner,
nip.
but it is
Oh,
all
man.
over the place. Could be
There's
bomb
like the
scanner.
nip, the puck,
Could
the
be-
spike, the
Well, the
scanner.
official one, it's officially a scanner because you're like scan complete
Yeah.
from the scanner, but everybody has their name for it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna let you go, Fubar. Thanks for showing up today, and to everyone watching, if you want to get involved, if you want to be on here, take highlight reels, we take clips. If you want to get an interview, we can definitely do it. And oh, that's what's causing my. Okay, I know what it is now.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it being on the show and everything, man.
Yeah, we
Hey,
will
happy
see
to have
you in the playoffs. You guys have qualified, right? Has everyone here
For
qualified?
sure. Yep. Yeah, we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
And did Wishy also qualified? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to send you back to the ether, and we're gonna keep watching some clips.
Good. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Now let's rearrange again. OBS doesn't like to do what
Chip gonna work its
OBS is
magic here.
supposed to do. All right.
Magic switch up.
And it's magic. All right. I think we're all still alive. I think we can all still talk. We do
all survived.
have. Let's see. What other videos do I have? I have a highlight reel, but this is actually, I believe, 3 and 4 qualifiers. 3 and 4.
Yeah, there should be qualifiers 3 and 4. The highlight reel.
Yeah. So let's take a look. Oh man, I forgot which one that was. I should have labeled these buttons, guys. There's so many. 1 second. We'll figure this out. We're professionals here. Definitely not that one. Yes. Okay. Qualifiers 3 and 4 highlights made by. Etch, help me out here. Put it in chat. I forget which panda this is. We have too many pandas that we're dealing with.
One of the many great ones.
And they both edit videos. That's the problem. Like, they do literally the exact same job. It's really confusing, guys.
The multi-talented pandas.
But let's take a look at these highlights.
How do we know it's not just the same panda?
It could be. I've never seen
Alter
them in the
egos.
same room together.
Ah, there
That
you go.
is true.
The truth comes out. You've been made Panda 1 and Panda 2.
All right.
So
So yeah, tell us what's happening here.
This is a one-on-one between Vanguard Gaming Platinum and Havoc, where Havoc's able to get the end spray, and Natty swinging on shorts there. And this is from that exact same match, just a few of the different variants going on. These two teams were entertainingly close matched, but a lot of
Oh my
the
God,
Vanguard
these
Plat
highlights go so
setups weren't
fast.
as well done. So you're going to see a fair amount of back and forth between the two teams. And this was
Yeah.
an absolute LeBron James of a nade.
Ooh, man.
I think
Wow.
you guys are a little behind, so I'm going to take over the call outs here. But there's another nade from DR. I think this is DR. Yeah, DR also trying to cap here. Who has the puck? Who has the puck? Who has the puck? Tankster has the puck? No. I don't know which team is which. Dark Matter, VGP. Here we go. Dark Matter on offense. VGP trying to defend, and we've got... Who's that? I can't tell. Nice drop down kill there. Another Cobra Cartel Dark Matter now. I mean, we saw a bunch of excellent games. Lots of nades coming out there. No kills from the nades, but pistol rounds. And Dark Matter putting some points on the board there in the pistol round. Looks like it's still 0-0, so this might be a different matchup. Or the same matchup, not sure. And now it's 3-2 Dark Matter. Lipinski, this is a Lipinski triple, I believe, if I've seen this one before. He gets 1 and 2 there as they lined up, and then he gets the third on the Patia. And now more Dark Matter versus Cartel. This is an excellent throw from, oh my God, Zucchini. Wow, got
That's why
2
you gotta
with that.
wait out the nades.
That is a crazy throw off the backboard. Like, that's so dirty.
And brilliant swing by Coconuts there. That's what you
Oh,
call
yeah.
Ferrari peak, just full speed.
Is this another nade kill? Look at those nades going up. Are either of them? Oh, there it is, the
And
airburst.
down.
Wow. What a throw. And there are
See, if that's not testament that there's a lot of amazing teams with a lot of amazing clips, then I don't know what is.
I gotta
Like
say,
these qualifiers, especially the early ones, are so competitive and so talented.
the grenade kills
Oh,
that I'm
definitely.
seeing. Oh. Is that Fubar talking? No one can hear you. Oh, hold on. No one can hear you.
Bro,
Talk again.
You're in the ether, man.
Wish he's
think-
in the
you can't
ether.
talk
providing
anymore.
for
I think
input.
Wishy's up now. You can hear him now, I think. He's not on camera, but you can hear him.
A lot of times that like we hit really good clips and the caster was just not there. Last time, the clip we watched earlier, the caster literally joined in the exact second I killed the last person, which was pretty fucking annoying.
So I have some good news for you. Vail has a replay function. So
There we go.
if you let us know where these excellent clips that were missed are, we can actually go back and we can watch the whole match and we can clip them from every angle and in slow motion. You want to see someone get nade to the face in slow motion? Because I do.
So
Yeah, I
Vail's
forgot there was a
theater
slow-mo
mode is
function.
now in.
Vail's theater
Hold on, wait,
mode
no.
is
Send me those. Send me
not
those. I gotta make
fully
a...
accessible, but it is in
Yeah.
there.
But it exists for matches for IVRL talent skill.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Amazing.
For highlight reels. For highlight purposes.
Yes.
Totally,
It's like Kyber
totally.
TTV already has a request.
Boogie Woogie Bandits is gonna get a that nade kill from last week that we played like 6 times. We're gonna get that from like every angle. We're gonna turn it into like a
All angles, all
3D
speeds.
YouTube video that you can go into and like look
Yeah,
around.
360
and,
YouTube video. Get
exactly.
Nated,
Yeah.
You can
Get
do it.
nated by
yeah, you can
player
do it
name in
VR.
360 video.
We love you,
You can
Boogie
do it
Woogie
in
Bandits.
VR from
We
the
love you
thrower,
guys.
from the receiver, from the nade's point of view.
Speaking
Like on board with Nadix or something, you know?
Speaking of Boogie Woogie Bandits, we do have some merch in our store for them specifically, but also other merch if you want to go check it out. The command in chat is !merch, and it'll bring up the link. But we do have that Nade Love and Nade Surprise t-shirts that I made just for them. So what else do we have? We did match 1, 2, and 3. I believe 4 is still available to watch. So let's take a look at this one. And I think This one is from Effin Hate It.
Don't you mean Fahrenheit?
Oh yes, right, Fahrenheit. Yes. F for
I like
Fahrenheit,
this version better.
guys. F for Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit, man.
Nah, I like Trip's version better.
All right, let's take a look. I think this is this one.
They're coming mid. They're coming mid. They're coming mid.
Also,
Long.
well done highlight reel from.
I got one. I got one.
Stuff on here. We did also reach out to
Here's incoming. AK in close range. Versus the AC9 Pro.
Let's go. Let's go. There's another on long. B long.
You want to make a highlight reel?
Doesn't want that payback though. Nope. Top is gonna be able to shut it down, but Garth
I got cat
coming in
one.
with absolute. Garth, come on, buddy. You know he's there. Down. As Nessie's able to get the elimination pick up off of Nessie. It's now a 1v1. Question is, can Kung Fu's Oh! The falling elimination from FN! What?
Shot, you love to see it, and then he throws his gun away like, hey, I don't even need this.
That was disgusting. I need to see a first-person perspective of that one. That would be insane if we could be able to clutch that up, because that's just insane coming into this.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Let's go.
He's right. Effin, he's right underneath you. Under ladder.
Oh, okay.
I honestly.
No, he's not. That didn't you killed the guy already.
I killed that one. Yeah.
Aaron's
He's
going to be
going
able to
up
look on
catwalk.
catwalk here. Two-Ton's going to be able to take this out really bravely and gets the pre-fire shot here. Terror gets the first drop. Nate comes out from Fahrenheit and drops Terror.
I have a face full of pineapple, my friend. What?
Oh,
It's okay. That's
someone has
okay.
to fuck though, as Leo's going to be able to get the peek and actually go for the shutdown here. 3v1 Terror in a very familiar situation here.
Everybody.
Are we gonna say it?
Oh no.
Chases him.
Terror's sick of this at this point. Terror's sick of this. Doesn't realize Fahrenheit is going to be right next to
Somebody coming up on
right
catwalk.
next to the bags here. Right in front. Leo is just wide open, not even paying attention. And Turbo and Alex. Oh my god, Fahrenheit is able to get a 3K. Fahrenheit shuts it down with a 3K. Fahrenheit's in the corner. I'm the f***ing best. I'm the best. I also found this out too. It's not Fahrenheit. It's Effin Hate It.
Team Kermit. Also, believe this is their first qualifier.
So we've been
Not sure how long they've
Effin
been
Hate It.
either.
That's a great name. Fahrenheit's pretty cool, but Effin Hate It is 10 times.
Kermit also has some very talented
That's
players.
Effin Hate It up top.
And where did they finish? Yeah, where
have
did
to
they
peek
finish?
this
I know
out and
they
see
have
if maybe-
talent.
Oops,
I
I was
believe
just
they
told
qualified that
that
same day as well.
we were
Very nice.
all just blocked out by the match 4 highlight because I forgot to turn off the audio for it, so they couldn't hear us, so they just heard the video. But now they should be able to hear us.
Nice. Recap
Oh
of
my
that
God.
conversation. We will all see you in Miami if you want to pay for our plane tickets. We're there. That was basically what we were talking about, and how much talent there is in Vail. Congrats
Yep,
to Kermit. Congrats
I'm gonna-
to everybody else. Everyone's talented. Great work. This is the recap of that conversation.
Definitely.
Yeah. You gotta watch an awesome highlight reel from Effin Hate It. I mean, it was great. Let us know in chat how you actually prefer, because we made this so that we could talk over them. We could turn the audio and some replays down. We could not play audio at all and just talk over them. We have background music going. Let us know what you want. Do you want to hear the clips? You want to hear us? You care what we have to say? I don't care what I have to say. I literally just talk into a mic until someone takes it away from me.
Hey,
Judging that he's the
know.
only one in his house, no one's going to be able to do that. No.
Nobody can stop me. All right, so now we've got a ton of replay. Shout out to Mr. Venyan all the way over here for getting these to me earlier today. There are a lot. And I think they're mostly, they're pretty short. Let's take a look at what we've got going on here. Starting with replay 1. This would be Cruxer one-handing Diffuse. Now, I gotta say, this might be one of the best plays I've seen in the entire qualifier. Like, this was crazy. So let's take a look at it, and hopefully the audios are right. Here we go.
Crossed.
So Cruxer here. 2 on defense, 2 on offense. They're coming up. He starts diffusing, and he gets the headshot. Not a headshot. He gets a kill with the pistol one-handedly. I mean, that's That's just so good. Like, how many of
Yeah,
you
that-
can get
that-
a kill with one hand?
I can.
Can you?
I can as well, but the high pressure situation and the fact
Oh,
that he
yeah.
has to be mindful of the defuse, the amount of ammo he has, the pacing of the fight, all like the amount that went into that. It's not just a one-handed kill. There's a lot more
yeah.
there, which is the value of that. That's why that's so amazing. That's why Vail's
yeah.
so cool that it lets you do that.
So this one
Totally, 'cause
here,
it's like, you know,
we're gonna see Lego. You know, the audio cues, like we were talking about earlier, audio cues are super important, right? You hear footsteps, you hear the puck being placed, being disarmed. You hear all of that, right? And in this one, we're gonna play it again from the beginning, just so you can see what's going on. You've got Lego coming out of A tunnels, and he's just waiting now. He doesn't have to go to do anything, right? He's just waiting for them to start the scan, and as soon as he hears that, he comes out and he just nails them. I mean, what do you do at that point? I've heard some people say that you do what do you call it? A fake, right? You start the scan and then just immediately drop it and
fake
ready up.
scan.
But even doing
Yeah.
that, you're gonna still be one hand off the gun. How long does it take, like, to scan and then drop it and then grab the gun compared
There's
to
definitely
being
a
able to
skill
hear the
gap to
sound?
that, yeah. There's also
Totally.
something to be said about clearing the expected corners. If you clear out all your close corners, you can watch longer angles. There's a lot to be said on how to handle post-plant situations, and in a lot of these tac shooters, that you have to deal with that. Like in Valorant, the spike is hard diffusing. There's a lot that goes into that, and kind of carrying that over to Vail has a lot to be said about how teams should be treating these. This isn't the first tac shooter ever made. There's a lot of information already out there.
Yeah, and it's
Totally.
so close to other tactical shooters too, right? That's
Yeah.
why it's so
Yeah.
easy for people to pick up and people like it. It feels normal.
And it has skill understanding. There's a lot of skill gap that goes into tac shooters that is being displayed in Vail because of the like mechanics from other games.
I'd say especially in VR as well.
Yeah, it opens up an entire new skill gap. You don't just hit R to reload. It's you physically have to. I mean, speaking to
Yeah.
the choir here, but there's a lot more that goes into it. So, like you were saying, the mechanical of letting go of the scanner, re-gripping, re-bringing your gun to, and you can prep for it as well. You can hold the gun up and tap the scanner here and then turn and transition. There's things you can do to prepare, but having the team, having the clearing, having the team
Yeah.
cohesion, and the callouts are all what goes into making that so great. And then on the
Definitely.
defensive side, knowing where you need to set up, where you don't get cleared yet, you can respond very quickly to a defuse. That's why that clip was so good. It's the epitome of what a team should be doing, and we should be recognizing that this is how tac shooters need to be played, and that it needs to be carried over into VR, especially with the physical barriers involved.
Yeah, totally. There's also another interesting thing about the Vail scanner audio cues. When you flip it up to scan, it gives a little audio cue, but it doesn't actually give us. It gives a secondary audio cue when you actually start dragging the dots to each other. So if you get the first audio cue and the defensive player is listening for the second one as well, you're not going to fool them.
Mm-hmm. And that's another skill gap, and just them understanding the mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
And you're very correct in that newer teams aren't going to recognize that. Oh, I hear audio, let's go. And they're going to walk into a barrel. So
Yeah, pretty much.
there's definitely a lot.
All right, I'm just trying to level you guys out a little bit because you were coming in super hot, but I think we're good now. Now, all of that talk about teamwork, we're gonna play this next clip, and it is absolutely the complete opposite of teamwork. This is a 1v4 clutch from Sackman 420.
Oh yeah, that one.
The
That was good.
yeah,
I can't wait to rewatch this one.
Sackman, Atlas is chasing him down, but Sackman gets the kill and then starts to push onto the objective. Venyan on the receiving end of this one as well. Swings around the corner,
Venyan, we need
misses.
to get some clips out of you.
Sackman gets Venyan and then Soda Wolf. And then is there another one still alive? No, that's all of them.
No, that's all of them. Yeah. What's interesting here is that the Orange Men were also doing a 4v5 for like the first round or something. They only got their fifth in after like round 2 or 3. So yep, we lost them, and then they got another player, and so we were just like, oh man, you know.
So we need to get some clips for it. We need to get some Benyon highlight reels.
Let's
Maybe
see. I
even the
think
there
Kofi
are a
isn't
few.
enough.
there are a few in here. I think. Let's see.
Sweet.
What do we got on the next one? We've got Sharamesh here attacking B and getting a nice clutch play. Sackman is there cleaning up on the catwalk. Where is Sharamesh? Oh, right. I remember this one. Sackman comes out from the catwalk, gets another one on the objective, and Sharamesh is all alone, but does manage to go over here. And I think this hopefully goes for the whole thing. This was actually 2 clips that I had to string together. But Sackman peeks out. Sharamesh gets the kill, then starts to do the scan. And I think he gives up on it, if I remember right. I believe he gives up and goes for ammo. Yeah, he hears him walking and goes for the kill instead.
Yeah. So sorry for sending those to you as 2 separate clips. Sorry for you having to string them together because they were actually 2 separate clips. But the timing was just a little off on the first one. It didn't catch the end, so I had to send the second one as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you can tell that's good awareness because players not in tune would have just tried to finish the defuse. And also some players are just taking the gunfight, knowing that starting to plant that diffuser means the other player needs to be drawn out, and then dropping the diffuser because or scanner, R6, and dropping the scanner because he knows that he needs to take the fight. Like, that's just good awareness. It separates average from good from average.
I think he had enough time to actually do the scan because didn't Ammo have to walk all the way around to get to him? As long as he stayed low and didn't peek his head over the corner and they're like, oh, look, Ammo's there, and just get shot in the head. He probably would have been okay, but charging Ammo was probably not what Ammo was expecting. I think that's why he came away with the win there.
Yeah, there's something definitely to be said about using the site as a barrier as well as an objective. But yeah, no, I think he's like, okay, scan started. Let me get in a position where I can refrag this and get the defuse, and not worried about at all a gun.
Yeah,
but you're definitely correct there.
Another thing to be said about B side, especially when you're on that low side coming out from underpass, you have a massive area to watch. They could really be from any angle. Even if they're defusing, there's a large area to defuse from. So they could just give a fake defuse and go around the side and you couldn't even know, as long as they were masking their footsteps well. So yeah, a lot of strategy going into this.
And we all know that the high ground has the advantage.
Yeah.
Anakin Skywalker taught as well.
Preach.
Also, good series if you haven't watched it. The new Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Star Wars in general. I was like,
Star Wars, yes, Star Wars is a good. Yes, I'm not gonna say Star Wars is
Star
a
Wars
terrible series on stream.
Except maybe the prequel trilogy, but let's just gloss over
they
that.
They have their value.
They're filler. They they fill in some history. That's what they're there for, right?
The novelizations are better. Read them seriously. But yeah.
Let's see what do we have next. So we got 2 clips here actually from Shemi. What team is Shemi on? Who knows? Pop quiz. Who knows who Shemi
probably
is?
the winning one.
I'm not sure. I just put the clips together. Okay, I didn't check them.
I'll wager not
I
Vanguard
looked to see if the play was good, and that was it.
All right, so
I'll wager not Vanguard and not vegan.
I think if I labeled these correctly, we've actually got Shemi doing a 3-kill defense on A, and then a 3-kill defense on B. So a pretty good set for him. But let's watch replay. Numbers are hard. 5. Here we go.
3 versus 2. The rotate is happening, but not happening quickly enough to stop Tanks the Kid.
Tankster going in for the scan and not Shemi. Clearly not Shemi. Gets one. Oh, this is against F and Hate It. This is DR, which is distorted reality, not doctor, as we've been informed.
Doctor.
Look, if you make your name DR, we're gonna call you doctors, okay?
Yeah. Or
Pink
Drive
comes around, and the trade comes out at the very end of that clip there, and gets a 3-piece. And then on the next one, we've got a defense on B. With the same thing, Pink Mister's coming up, DR on defense. Not Shemi gets 1 on the drop there, and then 2 more are trying to push him, but I think he gets up really close is what happens here. Yeah, 2-tone feather, not ready for it. He comes around the corner, gets the kill there, and then is up in a very good defensive position, and the last member of Pink needs to find him, but he can't Not Shemi gets the headshot, and that's another 3-piece. Now, I do believe that Pink Misters actually won that match.
Ooh.
Just saying. So Shemi's just showing us some highlights, but pretty sure that they did not win that match.
Oh, you can look better go down flashy, right?
So we've got Soda Wolf next. Isn't that one of your guys? Wait,
Not I.
Venyan, I think you muted yourself.
Sorry, my audio dongle sucks. It's like you take it 1 millimeter out of the thing and it cuts your audio. It's like HyperX, please fix your shit. Okay.
Soda Wolf on B. Let's see. I believe this is a pistol round. On
That is on A,
defense.
by the way.
Sorry, this is on A. Yes. Against Orangemen. They see each other, and now the rotations happen. Now it's a mind games, right? Like, you have to think about where they're going to go. They do have the scanner out, so he's only got so much time, so he either has to get the kill and get to the scanner. He has to get to the scanner regardless, but he wants to get the kill too. And he manages to get a nice... He hides behind the artifact there and then gets a nice shot on the ammo and gets the scan off, or gets the defuse. Is that what you're calling it? Defuse off?
Defuse, yeah.
So close. But he does get it. And Team Vegan take the point there. Also, shout out to our new caster, Vrax, there. And I think we had a couple of clips from Dabier as well in here that are 2 new casters that picked up last week's qualifiers.
There we go.
And
They're like
They-
the hype commentators.
yeah, they did such
Welcome
a good
to the
job.
do.
Yeah. We've got a whole bunch of new casters. We're growing the team, guys. We're trying to get as many people in here as possible. So let's see. After Soda Wolf, I'm looking at my list of clips that I've been sent. We've got a ton. Oh, this is another one of my favorites. This is Tankster doing his akimbo pistols.
Oh yeah, this
You
one.
gotta love it.
It doesn't last long, okay? Like, but getting an akimbo kill on stream is definitely a highlight. And he comes out of this tunnel just guns blazing. Nessie goes down, and then he immediately gets refragged, and his reign of terror ends. But man, just
Oh yeah.
walking
The
up on
snapshot
someone.
too. I would say the snapshot too, being able to turn the corner just immediately like.
It's like the dude you snap turn and then like immediately win pow.
Yup. Gotta love to see it.
Shove the
I can't wait
guns
for
into
side
their
note,
face.
the micro Uzi hidden in the armory that goes in your pistol slot. I can't wait to see some dude just
Oh, yeah,
flying around the corner.
That was in the armory for a while, but they recently added
yeah.
new audio, so I think it's gonna be added in soon. There's
I
also
can't
a
wait.
deagle hidden somewhere, so if you can find that,
Yep.
it's gonna be pretty cool.
No, some
Yeah.
some dude's just gonna fly the corner with 2 akimbo
Yeah.
full autos just spraying.
Yeah, it's like
Can't wait to go
double
against
ACOG deagles.
that. Yeah, for real.
The ACOG deagle.
We've been on a couple of pistol clips here, and we've got another one for this next one. It is Tankster and effing hate it. And this one was so close, back on that DR Pink Misters matchup. And wait, this isn't a pistol round. I had that as a pistol
Whatever,
trade,
it's
but
still cool.
it was not. But it was a trade at the very last second, and just the timing on that, right? It was 10-9. That could have gone either way, and tying it back up at the end there, it's so
Oh,
close.
yeah. And the main was a scanner planted for that. Actually, I didn't get the chance to see.
I don't believe so. Let's take a look again. That was number 9.
Yeah.
Because he is on that midsection though. He has to be careful.
No.
Though.
Let's see.
Tankster kid's so far
No,
back,
the scanner
has
was
the
not
open
planted
area.
right because Collins came from the other side.
Decides to go
So yeah, that means it was basically all up to the timing of the trade and ping pretty much. So
And there was only like 6 seconds left when that kill happened. I feel like
oh yeah,
the time could have been played there. I mean, it was just there's so much going on in that one
oh yeah,
5-second window, right? That-
oh yeah.
anything
He went
coulda
for the
happened.
YOLO and it worked out.
yeah. Yep. All right, moving on. We've got
The epitome
Couple
of might
more.
as well try it.
we've got like 6 more replay clips. So let's
Yeah.
go with here's a good one from Tempo, one of our other casting members' teams. Take a look at this one. This one was just a solid push out of the tunnels here. Tempo, it was a 5-5, and now it's down to a 2-5. And Tempo's just pushing, like, the really good teamwork, really good coordination, picking up those refrags, and taking, I believe, their first point against Wrecked Robo Electric Kitten team. Also one of my favorite logos and team names.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And another new caster at the bottom there, J-Bar.
With an amazing mustache that I
Amazing.
someday hope to
Amazing.
obtain.
Also known as Beer and Headshots,
yeah.
if you haven't been following
Yes.
along.
Amazing.
Pretty cool guy. I believe he uses a catwalk for like everything, right?
I think, I know he has one. I don't know if he actually plays competitively with the catwalk, but I know he has one.
I would think like a haptic stock that would just be more of a hindrance than a help. I would think.
I mean, but it's fun.
That is true.
Oh, it's very. That's not even. In the
Oh yeah, it
question.
is very fun. I've never used one, but I can imagine your shoulder gets really sore really quickly. You know.
I would say, but it's the realism. I don't know. The catwalk would be hilariously fun.
All right, Seismic,
Oh, yeah,
you were
definitely.
asking for some of those Venyan clips, and he did actually plug himself
Yes,
a
I
couple
am.
of times.
Let's
We've got two in here. Now this one, I love the labeling on this one. Venyan
Oh yeah, that's.
almost
Ooh.
ace. It's like
Oh yeah, that.
it's
yeah,
like it's an
almost
ace,
ace.
but not.
It almost stayed. Yeah.
It's almost as cool
This
as one, I
was
swear.
against Orange Men.
But you got a double nade right there, right off the bat. It was a little off camera,
Yeah.
but a nice throw. And it
So
could
that's
have
a good
caught
way to
more. I mean,
start.
it probably should have caught more. But then you come out, you rotate to the other side of lower B. I know my objectives, guys.
That's a graffiti, I believe.
Graffiti. Okay. They smoke, they cross, and then how do you actually get these last two kills? I don't even remember.
So that's a good smoke on their end.
But definitely. They just
Ah,
peeked out of
he-
the corner a little too much and came out of cover. So I lasered them.
There you go.
Yeah, man, don't put your head over. Your head is visible before you can shoot. Just a FYI for people that don't know how
Yeah.
like trigonometry
This is an
works.
R6 you shoot out of your gun, not
Yeah,
your
see,
eye.
he learned from their mistakes. He learned from his teammates' mistakes right there.
Yeah, don't peek
And
over
then
the
I
ledge.
honestly, yeah, I just didn't check penis. So, yes, that's an actual call out, by the way. I just didn't check it. I was
Yes.
too.
That's an official
Wait.
listed in IVRL resources.
Just
call
want to
out.
know who
Yes,
started that
it
because I
actually
have
is.
questions. I have
It
lots of
was
questions.
originally from Darude Cookie.
What
He
team
pulled
is that?
some formerly Psychosis, so he
Ah.
pulled
Yeah.
call out maps from them, and then gave them to Cupid, and Cupid was like, "Okay, these are sick," and then just posted them. So,
Wow, perfect.
I mean, you know,
Perfect.
I mean,
Oh,
it
boy.
fits.
We
Yeah.
have another
I
When
will
venue.
also
Let's
say-
profane on stream, call it
I-
shaft.
I
but
will.
same
I will
premise.
also say that
Shaft.
Robo Electric Kitten team also has 2 former Psychosis players, so that might lend some credence to their skill level.
Yeah, they picked up Clev and who else?
Nadix.
Nadix, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
gonna be a tough team to beat, or you're
definitely.
gonna get wrecked. I mean,
I'm
it's
saying
the-
Royal Strive grabbed Omi, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where the other ones ended up.
I'm not sure they've ended up anywhere yet.
I can't remember. I think Vision got picked up by another team. I can't remember which. I don't know, honestly.
And not speaking as much of the situation, but it's always good to see good talent not go to waste. It'll be fun
yeah.
watching these teams go throughout the bracket.
Totally, yeah.
All right, one more Venyan clip. This
Yeah.
is a double kill on defense.
Yeah,
on
so I just
long.
want to speak about this really quick. This was the match point for us. They were making a push up long, and yeah, so
It's
at this
triple.
point,
3 down in
not
that
a-
short amount of time.
yeah, CJ got the final kill there. Honestly, that was
What
it was
health
really
were you
intense
at?
because it was 10-9. If we lost 2 matches in a row, which is pretty easy to do, from match to match, it's very easy to get a win/loss streak. So if we just lost 2 matches in a row, we would have been done. So,
Can we talk about
yeah.
that celebration in tunnels?
oh yeah, totally. So that basically for 2 matches, including this match, basically, I think I can't remember who it was. It might have been CJ or Leon male. They found like, because Vail has sprays right now.
Mhm.
They found one of a Wasi, which is like one of the NFT things that Vail partnered with.
Oh, yeah.
With MetaDrop, that was one of their earlier drops, Wasis. And one of them had like a spinning Wasi on like a green background, so they just started to like praise the Wasi. So we just all started doing that in the middle of matches or after we won ones, and so yeah, we just started doing that after we won that match and qualified. So
Amazing.
yeah,
Also, 23 and 15 out of view. That was a good game for you.
oh yeah, definitely. I'm more the sort of player. Actually, now that I think about it, we're a little bit imbalanced because on that day we had like we had 3 players who really are like top fraggers. We just sort of push through and get kills and let our teammates just mop up the low health guys, pretty much. Little bit of an imbalance there, so we had like 3 fraggers and 2 anchors, pretty much. Honestly, one of us probably should have played flex on a few of those cases, but it worked out in the end. It was a really close match. GG's to the Orange Men, and yeah, totally. We had an earlier match with Kermit that was pretty close as well. So yeah, that was fun.
Especially when you have like the gun skill talent. There's something to be said about the strategy of just setting up the cleanup crew. Is what we always joke around. you set up the cleanup crew, give them the mop in the bucket, and tell them to go ham.
Oh yeah, it's like there was another clip that I actually forgot to put in here, or slash there was another moment from the match that I forgot to clip and put in, but I basically pushed up through B long and got up a few nades. This was against the Orange Men, and all 5 of the Orange Men went to B site, leaving A completely open. It was amazing to watch. Like they all rotated immediately.
There you go. The
It
rope
was
that we
pretty
were
funny.
talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, no, I should have clipped that. I mean, I guess we could have it on next time once I put it on the once I make a highlight reel. But
There you go.
Yeah.
I need to get more in-game time. As not an observer to make some clips myself.
Yeah.
I
Here's the
should.
thing, like,
Go ahead.
yeah. For usually on my recordings and point of views, it's like I point my head down and I have a CV1, so my FOV isn't that great anyway. So you basically see the bottom half of the gun and literally nothing else. So I'm gonna have to use Live if I want to record anything. Which great software, by the way.
Oh yeah, Liv does great work, and they've done a really good job with the integration in Vail for sure.
Yeah, no, if I don't use Live, you literally see the bottom half of the gun, the floor, and then nothing else. So it sucks for gameplay clips.
Yeah, that's a problem with the CV1 in general. I remember back when I actually had one, you have to go into the Oculus mirror and do some weird resolution changes to make it like a taller. And I was like, this is too much effort. I don't want to do this. So I got an index.
And my CV1 is finally getting stick drift after like 1,600 hours of usage, which I expected to last a bit longer, but like the sticks are like the only weak part of the entire controller. I punched against my loft bed, I punched against my walls like more times than I can count, and those things will not die.
Speaking of punching loft beds, can we talk about Seismic's pool noodle solution here?
Welcome to my.
Dude,
so our loft beds are metal. That's the best way to split your head.
Oh
so
boy.
Pool noodles save lives. Like, not even joking. That's just steel.
Oh boy.
So
wait, is that where you play? Is that your play space? Like you just move the chair?
No. I have another room completely.
Okay.
So context. I'm in Clemson right now. This is my dorm, but I'm an RA. We get paid with free housing and dining. Yeah, I'm a walking advertisement. But we get free housing, dining, and a paycheck for being an RA. So I have a 4-person apartment to myself. So I have a room that I'm setting up for VR. So that will be where I do play. But also why I'm not playing very often yet.
You guys want to see? You guys want to see my play space?
Setup with the
the magic of technology. Here, you guys ready for this? This is my play space.
Let's see it.
It's more green.
It's more green.
It's just a giant green cube.
Nice.
I see. Yeah.
So yeah, this is just my office and pancake game battle station. It's wild to me that you guys call it that.
The battle station.
No, the pancake games. Like,
it's literally a pancake.
Yeah.
It's like
shirts coming for that.
Pancakes?
We just have to work out the logistics on that, but we're coming up with some pancake ideas for shirts. So
I'm gonna need to see like a rectangle pancake on a stand.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense more like a book game or something. I don't know. Pancake is like a
it's flat.
sphere,
it's pancake. Flat.
There's so many other flat things that are rectangles.
Like, I don't know where it started, okay? I just know
I don't
it's
play
been
in a
around
circle.
for like years.
Yeah, this is just my naive like esports coming into VR, not VR going into esports brain.
I can't even remember the first
Totally.
time I heard that. Someone do some research, chat. You have homework
for
now.
real. Let
Yeah, I'm
give
giving
me
you homework.
context. I will let you. You have all my contact information. Shoot me context.
Find
I-
the
me
first
and all my
reference
esports
to
guys thought that was
Pancake
hilarious.
Gaming
Yes,
as your
And,
that's your
yeah.
your thing now.
that's the homework extended to me.
All right, we've
I'm
got
curious.
one more clip here before our next segment, and I should have kept Wishy on. I didn't realize I had a Wishy clip in here, but I did. So we're gonna watch Wishy do a little defense here.
Let's see it.
I believe it's a double kill.
Not looking good as Orbit is going to be able to catch it off
Yeah.
mid, but doesn't realize Major
Wishy
Assassin's
just
right there.
behind the
Oh,
concrete pallet.
2v1
Right. Oh,
situation
Wishy is still here.
here.
Hold on.
Wishy's
I don't know
gonna
which
get
mic you are.
the second off.
Back
again,
from the
Wishy.
dead.
As Wishy shuts the 2v1.
I think you're 5.
That's a good spray transfer,
bring
by
you
the
up.
way, Wishy. I want to remark on that really quick.
Wishy. we're gonna watch that again.
So
Yeah. Okay, everyone can hear you now. And
Good
this
spray
is
transfer,
Wishy.
replay 13. There we go. So this is your double
yeah, that
kill
clip had
defense.
some hype fucking casters.
Yeah, this was Dobby and Radar, right? The reason why this clip was so good, right? There's a lot of double kills, but your flick from the first to the second was just insane.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're
The
one of those
Iceman.
guys.
Yeah.
You're one of the clutch masters. I got you.
I
The
used to
Iceman.
be one. Ever since I started playing competitive, I've stopped being a clutch master because it's no longer easy pickings. So
I'm a clutch master in pubs.
I'm
clutch
I'm
master in
good in
pancake
public
games.
lobbies because like nobody's coordinated, so it's really easy to just like
Yeah.
kill the entire team from behind.
Yeah,
Because like half of them aren't even in voice chat, but
Yeah, no comms helps a lot.
oh, it really does, especially if you're 5 stacking it on your end.
Mhm.
All right.
So you just
For
have your-
this next one, man, we only have a couple, but we wanted to start a new segment in the show. And shout
All right.
out to Vail for making us some sick emotes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And we're gonna call this section First Nade. So let's get the little logo up there. We're gonna slow that down for you. We're gonna pause that on screen. First Nade. It's a pun, guys.
Yeah.
It's a pun. If you don't get it, get out of chat. It's just so good. So good. He's made us the emotes for the Boogie Woogie Bandit shirts as well. The Nade Surprise and the Let Me Love You grenades. So
There we
Oh
go.
yeah.
those are awesome. But we do only have 2 grenade clips. Now, this first one I want to talk about because I was watching it and I kept thinking that guy is going to get naded. So this was Sackman on the catwalk and he kept playing the same spot and I don't remember who it was, but they kept tossing grenades up from underneath. And eventually, one of these caught him. I don't think it was from underneath this time though. I think that they got him from they got him from catwalk. Vreezer with the nade directly onto his head. But yeah, every time
Oh yeah.
they came there, like I saw someone walk underneath the catwalk and then just like lob a grenade up and try and get it like back up over. And it was always just like just off. I was like, man, he's got some balls just standing there after like 3 rounds of grenades going off like
That's
here
playing with
and
fire.
here
You know
and
where
here.
what's happening, yeah.
And
Not a
eventually
surprise,
it caught up
exactly.
on him. Yeah. They just had to change the
yeah.
angle that they were throwing it, right? You know.
It's just dialing
Yep.
it in.
And this last one, oh sorry, that wasn't the I skipped one. We have an F and hate it nade here that Fahrenheit nade that this is where the Let Me Love You grenade t-shirt comes from. This is like the epitome of that. So let's play this one. Basically, when the grenade just chases you down, you can't get away from it. It just wants to be your friend.
Everyone has the puck,
And
Leo's gonna be able to get that peek and actually go for it. That's
somebody
Oh, this
Larson
is
gets a kill and then
terror.
Fahrenheit knows that someone's there, so he decides, I'm going to throw a grenade down the catwalk. And you could see Para try and run away from it, but the bounce and then the
Yeah.
roll, and it just chases him down. I mean, you just can't get away from the grenades, guys. They're like homing grenades. They're homing grenades.
They have
You can't-
physics. They have physics. You
Yes,
can't run
they
away.
do.
They can roll down.
Run uphill, not downhill.
I gotta say, I've actually seen some of the best nade throws. Like, I've played a lot of VR games, and it's hard to throw grenades in a lot of VR games. But
Oh yeah.
the nade throws in Vail, like, I've seen some excellent throws.
Yeah, like the nades, like at least early, like summer, fall last year when they added grenades, like they didn't really have many textures and they sucked. Like there was a super tiny little angle of a sweet spot you had to throw them. Anything else, they would drop like 2 feet in front of you and you would die to your own nade. The best part about that though is that at that point you could actually shoot the nades, so you could just like shoot them off into the sky. And then, like,
I
not
really
die.
wanted we actually
Yeah.
thought that it might have nade to nade physics the other day. We had to go test it because I was like, wait, can we like Halo plasma bunny hop nades like around corners and stuff? If you put like a frag here and a frag here, and this one goes off and just shoots that one that way. But unfortunately,
No,
Can't.
damn.
not right now.
Honestly, yeah, no, I'm gonna
Get to it,
petition for
devs.
that to
Yeah.
happen now because
Axlab, if
That-
you're
that's,
watching,
like,
I need
yeah,
it.
Yeah, I want to be able to nade
Honestly.
launch, like set up an artillery lining.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because of the collision physics, you could also like do an launch way off of like an M4 or something like that.
ooh,
Like,
yeah.
at the top
we
nade
gotta
at the
have
bottom, start the bottom nade, shoot like use it as an angle.
Oh,
You
yeah.
You
get-
get,
we
you
gotta
get
have
two
a grenade
M4s
jump
and you
game
lay
mode.
them next to each other, and then you put
Yeah.
grenade, 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 and the last one goes off first, shoots the first two, and then this one goes off and then shoots it down at them and spawn.
Think of the potential
the
in
look.
playoffs for an artillery nade affected physics M4 clip.
Yeah.
Like I'm all for this. I think these are excellent
Oh, yeah.
plans.
I want to be able to railgun my nades.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Who
it's like
doesn't?
your teammate. It's like your teammate across the map runs out of ammo. Just to send the mag over with a nade.
Try dodging
like-
a nade going Mach 4.
Yeah.
Now, for the folks at home, if you didn't watch last week, we did do a giveaway. We don't have one this week, unfortunately, but we do have a clip of last week.
Yeah.
And this is one of the most hype plays of last week. This is Ethereal getting their $1,500 Axe Lab care package as we see STC and just
rocketing.
yeet off of the map. I mean, Ethereal just skipped the whole end, right? And then Vail Meme Team did the same thing. Like, we're just watching,
It's like-
I forget who I'm watching
Yeah.
right there, but they're just like cruising along, you know, like Sunday drive.
Yeah.
And then,
And then you see, yeah. Yeah.
the one off the one that just goes off screen and then just disappears is my favorite though.
Man.
The
yeah,
precision
just,
of Ethereal is just shot across.
then Team Vegan's all the way down there in 10th. Like, hey, at least we didn't fly off the map. There is that.
You did finish. You did finish. That's what matters.
We're just we're just better that way, honestly. You know. We're just
Uh,
better at marbles.
I think that's all of the clips and all of the replays and highlights that we had for this.
This
Yeah,
was productive.
that was
This
it.
a lot of fun.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna run a lower third real
Yeah.
quick. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, look at that! Subscribe to the IVRL Twitch. You're already
Hey.
watching it. Just hit the
Wait,
little
wrong
button.
Side, wrong side.
You don't have to subscribe. You can just follow us, but make sure you watch. That's what really matters. We just care about.
Cameras being weird or screwing me over that way.
I can flip you guys. I
Yeah,
think.
it-
Hold on.
it-
Let me
it's
see
that
if I
way.
can flip you guys.
No, because the spelling of the jersey's right the way you have it. I just gotta
It
get
is right.
that in
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
it is
yeah.
correct. Like,
No, it's
it
right.
show, but just like my preview on my screen on like
Oh,
the
I
thing we're
gotcha.
using, it's flipped.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Does
No,
that
you have it
have
right.
a-
The wording's right, but it's
Does it
the
have
wording
an
is correct.
option?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it does.
There we go. Wolf Craze with the gifted sub just to
Hey,
help out.
thanks for that.
Yeah.
There we
Ooh,
go.
Nice.
So yeah, I think that's it from us. Anything else that you guys want to talk about? Oh look, another random lower third's gonna show up. Wait, didn't work. I broke it.
Over there, right?
No, nowhere.
In a second.
It's not. It
Figure out
didn't even
Trip.
show
Come
up.
on. I was pointing the right way.
Wait, hold on.
But no, if
Oh,
all
that's
this
the
has
same
taught
one.
us, and oh, now it's there.
That's
Ta-da.
Hey, there
that's
we
the
go.
same one,
Yeah,
though. I don't
yeah,
want that
there.
one. I want a different
right
one.
down there.
But
Oh,
no,
wait.
if this
Ah,
all has
same
taught us
one.
anything, it's that there's a lot of talent in this league. Playoffs are going to be amazing. The last chance qualifiers are going to be good. Just stick
Yeah.
with us. It'll be a fun ride. A lot of good talent, a lot of fun casting, a lot of fun players, and a lot of cool personalities in the scene. Vail's on the come up, and you are all here from the get-go. Welcome.
Totally. Yeah. Anybody can play in the qualifiers, so if you haven't played, make sure to do that last qualifying weekend scramble. It'd be great
Oh,
to
yeah.
see you here. You know, the more teams, the merrier. Honestly, last weekends, you know,
Yeah, it is
Oh, yeah.
the last weekend to qualify. So what, 12 more teams can make it to those playoffs.
We will see you all there.
I'm
Totally.
supposed to have a qualified teams graphic, but I don't have it. I forgot. I'm
well,
sorry.
Team Vegan qualified. I can say that confidently.
And
I
both
can-
the Vanguard player or teams qualified. Promise you that.
One of you can pull up
Yeah.
the qualifiers and tell me who actually qualified. That'd be awesome.
Let's see, hold up.
See who can work their browser faster.
It's not even that. It's who's not GPU bound by streaming.
That would be none of us.
True. Not GPU, CPU, whatever. Obviously, yeah, you figured your stuff out, Trip.
It's definitely at 100% CPU right now. You guys randomly just like get delayed and then catch up really fast, and it's really entertaining. You're like cartoon style, just like 4x speed. Looks
Hey,
good.
GoFundMe to get Trip a better CPU.
Look, I have trade-offs here. Okay, I live on an island. That's the selling point.
That's fair.
Somebody search by qualified. Oh, hey, Trip, in the teams, you should be able to have it searched by qualified. That'd be cool.
Go to the. Oh, I don't know if you could do it anymore. If you go to the qualifier page, it should have the list of the teams. And you should be able to view the old ones.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I think.
Qualifiers page.
Look at these guys. They're trying. They're trying real hard.
I can keep the schedule. I can go through each qualifier and tell you who qualified.
I mean, I guess that works. Yeah.
We also
guess
have it
so.
in the announcements in the Discord somewhere. You could just look at
True.
that.
Yes. Also, if you're in this chat, you should probably just check the announcements.
Yeah, yeah.
You're also probably on some of the teams that qualified.
Ooh,
So congrats.
also, speaking of announcements, not an announcement, but jousts are back up. And if
There
you
we
want
go.
to sign up to get some weekly matchups, supposedly on Mondays, but sometimes I'm a little behind. You can get matchups. You just have to go to the. Where is that listed? I don't remember.
In the Discord now.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's in announcements. I think it's in announcements. There's a joust sign up
Might
link.
Might be
Yeah,
qualifier.
Inside
or-
Joust, there's a link for it
Okay.
Oh yeah, there.
in the Joust section.
In the joust section, there's a link for joust signups.
Yes.
Once you sign up, you will continue to get matches unless you tell me otherwise. So you don't have to do it every week like some of the teams disagreed with before. So that's going on. That'll get you some scrims. It's a little bit more than the scrim, and technically you're supposed to play all 3 maps, so you get a little bit more exposure, especially to those maps that are going to potentially be played in the playoffs. So
Also,
you
it's
know.
just good practice, guys. Get in it. It's
Yeah,
a
don't just
script,
play
like,
one
you'd
map over
rather-
and over and over, man. Get
Oh yeah,
into
you'd
the
rather
game.
you'd rather win and lose now and learn than win and lose in playoffs. Because you
Oh, yeah.
only get one really good, solid chance in playoffs.
Yeah, I believe
So
I'm gonna say this wrong, and Etch is gonna yell at me and probably correct me in chat. But I believe playoffs is single elimination, 3 maps.
Yep.
I believe that is
I
accurate.
think.
12 teams in each group.
Yep.
First 2 weekends in September. Not cheating on the Discord, reading that word for word at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
That's just his
No.
natural skin glow. That's not another monitor just over on the side.
Not another, totally not a desk
Not-
light bar.
Not at all. No.
Just skincare is amazing. Just use harsh lighting.
Yeah, totally.
Really good camera.
Well, I think that's it. I think we're done. I
Yeah,
want to
no,
give
thank
a
you, guys.
shout out
Welcome.
to chat for hanging out with us while we just basically hang out and talk about what happened. Again, if you want to get involved, if you've got clips, if you've got highlight reels, whatever you've got and you want to give to us, if you've got some emotes, put them in that emote contest channel. We are taking some of those and putting them on Twitch and Discord. Twitch is a little slow on the uptake for those, so sorry about that. Not our fault. But we can get them added to the Discord pretty much instantly. So we've been doing that. If you have concepts, if you want to, get a t-shirt concept or something, you want to send us something. We're trying to build up that merch store too. We're trying to get, I think we added water bottles. And, we have a really cool mouse pad now. If you go check out our store, designed by Etch, in both itty bitty, old person, square, and then gamer, large, extendo.
Desk mats.
Yeah, desk mat. Yeah.
I
Oh.
see. That looks sick.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of little nods to VR in it. It's pretty good, but it's not
Hey,
like
it's got the-
obnoxious, right?
It's got the CV1 base station. Let's go.
Yeah. We're true to our roots, guys. We're true to our roots. I think that's it. I think we're gonna call it. Shout out to Wishy and Fubar for joining us, and Seismic and Venyan for helping me host. I'm your host, Trip, and this was unaVAILable episode 2. And we will see you all next week, probably at the same time. Check the Discord for
Totally.
more information.
Yep. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Welcome to the IVRL Vail launch season with a prize pool of $35,000 and a LAN finals in Miami. The launch season will be split into 3 sections: qualifiers, playoffs, and finals. The season starts on August 6th with the first of 8 qualifiers. The qualifiers are single-day Super Swiss brackets with a predetermined number of rounds where you fight to stay alive and only 6 teams progress. All teams start with 0 wins, 0 losses, and random seeding. Teams will face off against other teams with an equal win count. After the first round, all the winning teams will play each other and the losing teams will do the same. Each match consists of a single map, first to 11 points. Once a team accrues 2 match losses, they are eliminated. After the final round, the top 6 teams will be qualified and secure a spot in the playoffs. These 48 qualified teams will split into 4 groups, playing on the first 2 weekends of September. Each group will play its own single elimination bracket in a best-of-3 format. 1 finalist will emerge from each group, and at the end of the playoffs, 4 teams will have secured those spots to play on a stage in the Miami Vail Major. Finals start with an online single map round-robin bracket to determine seeding. Then, the 4 teams are flown to the Miami Vail Major. A single elimination 3-map bracket with 3rd place matches will decide the final winners. Teams will compete for $35,000 in cash prizes and the glory in being crowned the champion of the IVRL Vail launch season.